Good morning and welcome back to Rotten Rust Garage. Today I'm working on something that is not really my jam. You saw the last video. I had to get the Ram charger out of here to make room, do some maintenance on my wife's truck, little things like that. I needed some clear space in here for a couple other odds and ends, moving some stuff around mostly. But the real reason I had to get all that junk out of here is this, and this is kind of interesting for me. Never done this, and we're gonna figure it out. Maybe, I don't know. So this is not rotten rust. This is a 2021 Honda Civic. Scary stuff to me. It's got lots and lots and lots and lots of things going on under here. I can't compute. But the reason it's in here, it's a relatively new car, 2021. Not long after purchase, well, Chunk of Venison decided to take a stroll across the dark road and kind of broke a lot of this stuff and cracked everything. Cracked all of this. Cracked this. Busted this piece off. But the real problem is this. The headlight has all of that moisture in there. I can't see any damage to it anywhere, yet it's getting water in it now. So I decided to buy new headlight replacements. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get this thing out of here. But my understanding is to get this out, all of this comes off. And man, there's clips and bee-boops. And hey, I'm probably gonna definitely use my metric sockets today. That's kind of cool. Dust them off. Yeah, I mean, it looks simple, but I guarantee buried down in there is another hidden little bolt. And you probably got to get to it and take all of this off. And there's screws under here, and I think the whole bumper comes off. Has to. I don't know, but I tell you what I am gonna do though is just start digging in, seeing how it comes apart, see if I can figure it out. I've already got the new pieces, and they're really inexpensive. No, not even close. Every piece of this plastic is pricey. No wonder I don't get to buy my torque converters and stuff from my junk. Anyhow, I guess the only thing to really do is get started on it. I don't know. This is going to be interesting to say the least. And this is not the typical content that I would like to be putting out on YouTube. So a whole lot of not going to record some of this, because there's going to probably be a lot of choice words while I break clips and lose stuff down into the labyrinth here. Hey, I wonder if there are spark plugs under there. Could just be like mice or something running around in there. I don't know. Gerbils? This thing goes though. It's a nice little car. I want to try and get it back to nice. So I guess I'll get started, and maybe I'll give you some updates after a little while. Already broken, a bunch of them, which requires jumping on Amazon and getting next day delivery of hundreds of these, because apparently they're all over this car. Well, and there it is, off of the car. Yeah, not necessarily easy. Got some bolts here to take this thing off. That looks pretty straightforward. What's interesting is these little guys, that's pretty loose. Maybe I can work on that. These little things are clips on this piece. And you gotta, pop the bumper off, and they're everywhere. On this side, they're missing. Wait, looks like we still got one survivor, maybe one there. These two are clean broken off from the impact of the deer. I did not buy this piece. That sucks, because it would take it a week to get here. You can see them over here. There's one of the clips. There's one. There wasn't ever one there. I think there should be one up in there, but yeah, it looks like maybe that's just, I have no idea. There's this one's there, that one's there, that one's there, but this one is broken. It fell right off as soon as I tried to pull on the bumper, and it fell down into it. I'm sure it's around down in here somewhere, the broken piece. Oh, there we go. There's the clip. Just plastic. That's what you get when you work with plastic. These fascia covers and everything. Had to disconnect the little fog lamps, and then everything else up here looks good. There were two hidden ones that I didn't see on this piece, which looks like some kind of gutter. I don't even know. And this piece, man, that thing is smashed in. It's a bug collector. I don't know what that's cooling. Maybe trace some lines, but it's irrelevant to me. The air conditioning here, and then obviously the radiator. So at least one part of the car identified positively, and I'm probably wrong. So the next step is to figure out on the back side of this all the clips that are holding this, some screws. This might be pretty straightforward. Lots of clips. This side's so broken, can't really tell. Those little clips I just showed you on the car, this is what they snag into. And let's see. Oh yeah, the two hangers on was this one and this one, why the bumper wouldn't come off. Just tons of plastic. Here's a back side of one of those 4-pronged clips. And these back here, I guess they have so much dirt and crap in them that they won't even fold back in to pull through. So I broke all 3 of those off. Just, you know, manpower. And I guess that's it. This is gonna get it's gonna get spicy. I don't know what that does. We're about to find out though. All right, let me see if I can put this part together. All right, well here's the fancy new headlight. And taking a gander at this thing. Yep. Looks like we got a bolt on this side, which is that one right there. And one down there. And it looks like some screws through the bottom. Oh boy. Let's see if we can nuclear engineer this thing out of here, because I don't understand that. This will probably... Ooh, way back in there. I don't know about these screws though. That's kind of bizarre. Let's take a closer look at this. There's definitely some screws or bolts or something's got to go in those retainers, but I can't for the life of me see where this is supposed to. Oh, I see. This piece stays on the car. It's got to be reused. Didn't come with it. So I don't know. I'm just going to take a ratchet and start going after it, see what happens. Oh boy. All right, there's the 2 screws. Clips galore. Holy smokes. Free! Woof.
This is how to go, the zip ties.
Zip ties work.
I ain't done yet, so I'm just saying.
That's what I
there might be
put
some
together
zip ties
with.
involved.
That front ball.
All right, well, headlights are in. Went ahead and swapped on both of them, even though the other one was not bad. Just looks better because, you know, one's brand new and the other's not. It's not too hard putting those in. That's the wrenching part. That's the mysterious 10mm socket you're always looking for. And now, before I tackle this, I'm gonna go eat something. And now, it's time to tackle this mess. All right, messing with this thing, and it is definitely, this is all one piece, this whole bumper. Had the little crack right there. It's cracked right there. This is all painted and all the other gobbledygook on it. And this is just, this is not good because these little tabs are weak. I mean, this whole thing needs replaced. So I got to figure out, that doesn't even go back together good at all. Like, it just doesn't fit, I think, because it just tore. And if all these little clips were stronger, the new one of these would kind of hold it in place, because this is also broken, obviously. But I got the new of all this, and I just had to break the old emblem off of there in order to get these two little jokers off of there. Little slide clips to go on the prongs of the new one, which of course didn't come with them. And let's see, got all the rest of the bits apart, and I think what I'm going to do is maybe, I don't know, man, a little bit of super glue to just kind of hold it from flopping. A little tear right there as well. And golly, I don't know, I don't want to buy this whole thing and then take it and get it painted and blah blah blah. It just doesn't want to go back on there, right? Somewhere in that area. It's like it's just bent. I don't know. Unlike a puzzle piece, it is not fitting back because, like I said, it just tore. It's really soft plastic. I don't know. I've thought about a zip tie through there. That part is covered right there. I might try and just slip a zip tie through there. You know, a couple of them. And I don't know if that'll be in the way of this piece clipping back on now. Probably will be, because it's kind of filled back in there. It's got all kinds of stuff going on. So, I'll think about it. Alright, so here's where I'm at now. I'm going to get all these little screws out of here that hold this piece on. Then I'll be done with this. And here are the new pieces. And those screws go into all of this. Of course, it doesn't come with them. And this is the Honda equivalent of buying a nice camshaft kit for this 440. What are you going to do? Got to fix the broken junk. And just like that, the magic is done. And I hope I don't ever have to do that again. Well, that's going to do it for this weekend's episode. I know it's not the most fun thing to mess with a modern plastic car, but it had to be done. And, you know, I learned a little bit, maybe, I'm not sure. But stick around. Come back next week. We're going to start collecting parts for this joker right here. And it's a truck 440, and that's going to be a whole separate discussion. A lot's got to go into that, but that 440 is not going back in a truck. But we'll talk more about that next weekend. So really appreciate y'all watching. If you will, please like and subscribe down below, and never miss a video, and make comments down there. What do you want to see me do? Because I'm going to be asking for a lot of inputs and opinions when it comes time to mess with this 440. So hope to see you back next weekend, and once again, thanks for watching.